Hi friends, my name is Erica. I use the pronoun she, her. Today's class is a lunar mobility flow. So unlike sun salutations or energizing classes, which I love, a lunar flow just teaches us to calm down and to focus our awareness inward. So what I mean by that is quite often in yoga classes, it's very quick paced. We're moving breath to movement. In this one, I want you to focus on your energy and how you're feeling. See if you can bring some calmness and some awareness to your breath. And we'll get started. Go ahead and find your way to a comfortable seat. I'm sitting cross-legged. You can choose that if you'd like. You can start in hero's pose. If you want to elevate your hips with a blanket, feel free to do that as well. You can gaze towards the tip of your nose or softly close your eyes. Allow yourself to come into your space. Notice any noises around you. Notice how you're feeling. And then at your own time, tune into your breath. Notice if it's heavy or shallow. Notice if it's long or short. Not judging, but just noticing what you're starting with. If you can lengthen your inhales, if you can deepen your exhales. Your eyes are closed, softly flutter them open. So like send your legs out in front of you. Invite some movement into your ankles. You can roll your ankles, maybe sway them side to side. You can roll out your wrists. We're going to move into an ankle exercise here. So go ahead and bend your left knee. Bend your right knee, point your right knee towards the sky. So your left shin is down. You're just going to lean forward onto your right foot. So know that your right knee is forward of your right ankle. Just go ahead and shift forward and back. We'll take it on the other side. Slowly lower your glutes down. Change. So lower your right shin, your right calf down, your right knee points towards the right. Point your left knee towards the sky. Go ahead and shift forward. Just find some movement here. So notice that your left knee is in front of your left ankle. Know that that's okay. Your left heel might pop off the mat, and that's all right too. And slowly lower down. With your sit bones down onto the mat, widen your knees. So your heels are on the mat, but your toes are off. Think yogi squat, think malasana. But we're going to move into a wide bear squat here. So go ahead and grab a hold of your knees. We're going to move into cow and cat. So pull your heart forward, gaze forward. Relax your shoulders down your back. Exhale, round your spine, gaze towards your belly button. 2 more. Press down into your feet, pull your heart forward and through. Exhale, round your spine, gaze towards your belly button. Last time, pull your heart forward. Exhale, round. Slowly lengthen your spine. We're moving into toes pose now. So place your feet down, bring your big toes to touch. I like to shift forward, but if you'd like to shift your weight towards this side, know that you can do that. For toes pose, go ahead and find your way onto your knees. Tuck your toes underneath your heels. Hands can be on your thighs, or maybe hands together at your heart. One breath together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. From here, we're going to move into toe balance. So nice and slow. We'll take 3 rounds together. So you can use blocks if you'd like. I like to have my hands or my fingertips down. If you want to play with balance, you can always bring your hands together at your heart. And again, let the movement be slow. Just bringing some awareness into your pose. So for toe balance, you're just going to lean back a little bit, float your shins off the mat. Know that if you wobble, that's part of the practice. Gaze forward. Moving back into toes pose, so you're slowly going to lower your knees down. Moving back into toe balance, lean back. Lift your knees, shins are parallel to the mat. Lower your knees, down, toes pose. One more time, lean back, toe balance. Toes pose. Soft landing. Find your way to Tadasana. You can always lean back to toe balance and find your way there. Or you can just lower your feet down and rise to stand. Find your way to the top of the mat. Hands together at your heart. So equal weight in both feet. Lift your kneecaps, lift your thighs. Focus your gaze, your drishti on something that's not moving. Notice how your feet are. Can you root down into your big toe mound, your pinky toe mound, your heel bone? Your hands can stay at your heart, or you can have your hands on your hips. Shift weight into your right foot. Slowly lift your left knee up. One-legged Tadasana. We're going to take some time the first round. So left thigh is parallel to the mat. Point your left knee and your left toes forward. From here, we're going to move into low lunge. Slowly lean back. Bend your right knee. Soft landing with your left toes. Lower your left knee down. Reach your arms up towards the sky. So in this class, little to no time on our hands. So no vinyasas, no down dogs, no arm balances. So it's a different type of flow like I've mentioned. Nice and slow. Hands frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes. Long pyramid pose. Take your time getting there. Lengthen your legs. Your feet are on 2 different tracks. Point the crown of your head forward. So blocks can come in handy here. Moving into high lunge. Bend your right knee. Reach your arms forward and up. Square your hips. Gaze forward. Moving back into that one-legged Tadasana. You can keep your arms up. Maybe hands together at your heart or hands on your hips. Shift weight into your right foot. Slowly lift your left knee up. Lower your left foot down to meet your right. Taking it on the other side. Hands on your hips. Hands together at your heart. Or if you'd like, reach your arms up towards the sky. Shift weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee up. Moving into low lunge. Lean forward and bring your right toes towards the back of the mat. Bend your left knee. Soft landing. Maybe stagger your feet first. Lower your right knee down. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Bring your hips forward and down. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Hands frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Bring your hips back. Lengthen your legs. Pull your heart forward. Bend your left knee. Keep the ball of your back foot down onto the mat. Rise up, high lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. Moving back into one-legged, you can take any arm variation you like. Shift weight into your left foot. Slowly lift your right knee up. Lower your right foot down to meet your left. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hands together at your heart. We're going to move into toe balance here. Bring your big toes to touch. Hands stay at your heart. You lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Soft landing. So lower your glutes towards your heels. Nice and controlled. Moving into toes pose. Lower your knees down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Bring your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart up. Inhale, reach your arms up, gaze forward. Bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up, gaze forward. Bend your elbows, cactus your arm. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hands together at your heart. All right, we're going to move back into that toe balance here. Hands stay at your heart, or you can always lower your hands, your fingertips down onto the mat, or use blocks. So for toe balance, lean back, stay on your toes. Lower your feet down, find your way to Tadasana, mountain pose. Go ahead and widen your feet so they're hip-width distance apart. Hands at your heart, hands on your hips, or reach them up towards the sky. Shift weight into your right foot, slowly lift your left knee up. So you can stay here if you'd like, or extend your left leg out in front of you. Your left knee points towards the sky, your left toes point as well. Really engage your left quad if your left leg is extended. Right, bend your left knee, one-legged Tadasana. Moving into low lunge, lean forward. Bring your left leg forward. Bend your right knee, lower your left toes towards the back of the mat. Stagger your feet, lower your back knee down. Reach your arms up towards the sky, low lunge. Bring your hips forward and down, lift your heart. Long pyramid pose, hands frame your right foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, bring your hips back. Lengthen your legs, pull your heart forward. Bend your right knee, rise to high lunge, reach your arms up towards the sky. Any arm variation, we're going to move back into that one-legged Tadasana. Shift weight into your right foot, lift your left knee up. Option stay here or extend your left leg forward. Bend your left knee, lower your left foot down to meet your right. So notice the shift in energy here. Really be intentional as we switch side to side. Shift weight into your left foot, lift your right knee up. One-legged Tadasana. Option stay here or extend your right leg forward. Point your right knee and your right toes towards the sky. Bend your right knee, one-legged. Lean forward, bring your right toes back. Be intentional with your movement. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Soft landing, lower your right toes down. Stagger your feet, lower your back knee down. Low lunge, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, walk pyramid pose. Hands frame your left foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up. Pull your heart forward. Bend your left knee, rise up, high lunge. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Moving back into that one-legged Tadasana, shift weight into your left foot. Rise, lift your right knee up. Option, extend your right leg forward. Bend your right knee, lower your right foot down to meet your left. Hands together at your heart. We're going to move back into toe balance. Slowly, bring your big toes to touch, heels touch. Hands can be at your heart if you'd like. Slowly lift your heels, come onto your toes. It's a little toe stand here. Notice if you wobble. Take time in this pose. Where can you soften your shoulders? Notice if you can soften your jaw. Notice if you're breathing. Slowly bend your knees. Sink your glutes down onto your heels. Find that toe balance here. Nice. Lower your knees down. Toes pose. So from here, we're going to take one breath together. So you bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. From here, you can keep your toes tucked if you'd like. Moving back into toe balance, slowly lean back a little bit, lift your knees. If you want, you can bring your heels together, maybe widen your knees, stay on your toes if you can. Slowly lower your glutes close to the mat. You can reach your arms forward if you'd like. We're going to move back into toe balance. Slowly lengthen your spine. Bring your knees together. Shins are parallel to the mat. We'll take it one more time. Widen your knees. Lower your heels close to the mat. Sink your bottom down just a little bit. Heels are still lifted. You're still on your toes. You reach your arms forward. And if they're forward, spiral your pinkies towards each other. Find your way back. Toe balance. Nice and controlled. You got it. Nice. Lower your glutes down. You're going to find your way to Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees are wide. If you want, you can always elevate your feet with a block. You can always prop your knees up with blocks as well. Go ahead and grab a hold of your ankles. Lift your heart, gaze forward. When you're ready, bow forward and down. I like to use my elbows to press my inner thighs down. You can lengthen your spine, pull your heart forward, or if you'd like, round your upper back. One more breath here. Slowly rise up, lengthen your spine. So from here, we're going to move into Tarasana. So very similar to Baddha Konasana, except your legs are more at a diamond shape. So you can move your feet closer towards the top edge of the mat. Again, you can always prop your knees up with blocks. You can prop your feet up with a block if you'd like. And go ahead and grab a hold of your ankles. Because of the shape of my legs here, I like to grab a hold of my calf. Sometimes I like to grab a hold of my knees, so just play with placement here. Inhale, pull your heart forward. When you're ready, bow forward and down. You want, you can round your upper back. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Slowly lengthen your spine, rise up. Bring your knees together. Slowly bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet down. We're going to move back into toe balance. So again, you can sway forward. If you want to shift your weight onto one side and find your way there, you can do that as well. Come onto your toes. Glutes are on your heels. Again, you can have your hands on your thighs or maybe hands together your heart. We're going to find our way to Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Lower your feet down. Ooh, rise up. Hands together at your heart. All right, go ahead and widen your feet so your feet are hip-width distance apart. We're going to move into one more standing pose. And like I mentioned, so little or no time on our hands. Really notice the strength of your body. Notice the strength of your breath. Hands together at your heart, maybe on your hips, or if you'd like, you can reach them up towards the sky. Shift weight into your right foot. Slowly lift your left knee up. Option, extend your left leg forward. Bend your left knee, one-legged Tadasana. Lean forward. Bring your left leg back. When you're ready, bend your right knee. Lower your left toes towards the back of the mat. Low lunge, lower your back knee down. Reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Hands frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Bring your hips back. Lengthen your legs. Bend your right knee. Rise up. High lunge. Reach your arms up towards the sky. All right, adding on here. Lower your back heel down. Warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Bend your front knee. Open your arms out at a T. Gaze at your right middle finger. Keep your legs, flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Right arm up and back, left hand is on your left leg, or if you'd like, left fingertips to your right hip crease. Keep the lunge in your front knee. Exhale, side angle. Lower your right forearm on your right thigh. Reach your left arm up towards the sky, or if you'd like, over your ear. Roll your ribs up. Really press down into your back foot. From here, triangle pose. Go ahead and lengthen your right leg. If you'd like, you can lower your right hand on a block. I like to lower it on my right leg. Left hand can be on your left hip or reach it up towards the sky. Pull your heels in towards each other. Lengthen your neck. From triangle pose, we're going to move into forward fold. Go ahead and bend your right knee. Bring your left foot to meet your right at the top of the mat. You can have your feet together or feet hip-width distance apart. Allow your head and neck to hang. If you want to sway side to side, know that you can do that. Inhale halfway up, flat back, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root down into your feet, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together at your heart. All right, new side. Shift weight into your left foot. Any hand position. Slowly lift your right knee up. Option, extend your right leg forward. Point your right toes towards the sky. Bend your right knee. Lean forward, low lunge. Take your time getting there. Long pyramid pose, hands from your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, bring your hips back. Notice if you can keep your spine long here. High lunge, bend your left knee. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Reach your arms forward and up. Moving into warrior two, lower your back heel down. Set up your legs so you have time. Open your arms. Hips point towards the right. Gaze at your left middle finger. Keep your legs. Flip your left palm. Reach your left arm up and back. Your right hand can be on your right leg, or your right fingertips can be at your left hip crease. The lunge in your left knee. Open your left side body. From here, side angle. Lower your left forearm on your left thigh. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, or if you'd like to move into extended side angle, reach your right arm over your ear. Moving into triangle pose, lengthen your front leg. Again, you can lower your left hand on a block. You can always lower it on your left leg. Right hand can be on your hip or reach it up towards the sky. Moving into forward fold at the top of the mat, go ahead and bend your left knee. Gaze at your left foot. Bring your right foot to meet your left. You can have your feet together or hip width distance apart. Again, you can sway side to side. Inhale halfway up, flat back, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly heel toe your feet together. We're going to move back into toe balance one more time. Slowly lift your heels, come onto your toes. Shins are parallel to the mat. And have your hands on your legs or maybe hands together at your heart. See if you can stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Slowly lower your glutes down. Nice. We're going to find our way back to Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees are wide. Again, you can always prop your knees up with blocks, maybe prop your feet up with a block. Go ahead and grab a hold of your ankles. Inhale, lift your heart, gaze forward. When you're ready, bow forward and down. We're going to spend some time here, so if you want to use your elbows to press your inner thighs down, you can. You want to stack your palms on your feet. Maybe rest your forehead on your hands, you can. Slowly rise up, lengthen your spine. So I'm going to end class today in Tarasana. You can certainly stay in Baddha Konasana if that feels comfortable for you. For Tarasana, go ahead and bring your feet forward. So again, your legs are at a diamond shape or making a diamond shape. And elevate your knees with blocks if you'd like. And grab a hold of your ankles or grab a hold of your mid-calf or maybe your knees. Inhale, pull your heart forward. When you're ready, bow forward and down. Thanks for practicing, friends. Feel free to let me know what it was like for you to play in class, not using your hands.